It was a great show. Some of the fights were
Go on, be honest.
very, very honest. Some of them just start, there was a slow start. But like, let's say the last fight, the main event. So I was only saying to Robbie that this fight is like, I was literally falling asleep, but then it was that shot, so I said, right, okay, I'm going to change my mind. So it was a great fight. Also, Lauren Price, well, she made her debut. It was a good fight, a little bit amateur style, but good fight.
Yeah. No, I agree.
It was good. I mean, we came on a little bit of a scouting mission. But
so was you impressed at Lauren at welterweight? I didn't know what weight she was going to come in at.
I saw it yesterday. It looked like there was 7 pounds or something in the difference when they called the weight. But I thought she'd come in at super light. She looks quite short and stocky, so I was surprised, especially with the other girl as well. She looked a bit heavier, but no, I mean, overall I would assume she's quite happy with it. She got her rounds in, but I just think with all the hype that was made, it seemed a little bit underwhelming.
So
a little bit.
Yeah, so on Twitter when I've just been on, a lot of people are criticising her performance. Slightly underwhelmed.
Yeah.
But if I'm to defend her, it was a decent opponent for a pro debut, would you agree?
I would agree. Now, as I said to you off camera, everything I'm saying is based off of Dee over there. Like, Dee made her debut against Melina Kaliva.
Yeah.
It's probably a bit harsh, it's a bit biased, but that's what I'm going up. But no, the girl is 5-2 that she made her debut against. So you look at it as well, they weren't out and out journey woman with 50-60 losses as well. There was 1 or 2 with winning records as well. So no, she was experienced. I thought she took a round or 2.
Yeah, so I gave her the 3rd round.
Yeah,
definitely.
Maybe gave her the last round as well. But
I thought that was the best round.
But
but like you say, you're comparing that performance to Dee. So Dee,
it's all my fault.
It's all your fault. You are setting the bar very high for the welterweight division. You're obviously coming off in a fantastic win. So actually, let me ask you, how are you feeling after your win not too long ago?
I'm feeling amazing after my win, to be honest. I just proved to myself that I really am a knockout puncher and I've got a good right hand. So
yeah. And you're exciting everyone as well, like everyone was talking about you.
That's one thing I always wanted to be exciting, because boxing is just not about boxing, it's about entertaining the crowd as well. Yeah. You don't want people falling asleep during your fight, so that's great to hear. Yeah,
so we did see a fight obviously in Cardiff. Was it last weekend or the weekend before? We had Monique Bucks on.
Oh, Monique.
So obviously that didn't go her way. When you see fights like that, does it in a way frustrate you a little bit, thinking I want to have that opportunity?
It does, because that could have been me. It was almost me that was on that card, and it could have made a massive difference or changed my life there and then. Just probably get me out there more so everyone will know me. But my chance is coming, so I'm just biding my time and I'm going to get there eventually.
Yeah, definitely.
It was unfortunate. We called up Matchroom, and we had heard that Monique was hard. They were finding it hard to match her. So we called up, we said, look, we've got these opponents coming in, we're flying her in anyway. We're in Swindon, which is not too far from Cardiff. I said, if it falls through or if you can't match her, we'll step up. We'll just pass Swindon, pass the venue, and we'll carry on to Cardiff.
I suppose if it wasn't in Cardiff, which is obviously Monique's hometown, that could have been a possibility. So your time is coming?
Yeah, my time will come. My time will come.
So welterweight, obviously, what was your opinion on Lauren Price?
She boxed well. I just feel like she could have just been a bit more busier. Like there was bits where neither of them were throwing anything, and I just felt like she could have just stuck a jab out or something. Just been a bit more busier, but she boxed well.
Is that a fight that you'd want down the line?
Down the line, yeah.
At what level are you talking? Are you waiting like world level, or would you want it prior?
World level. So once you've got a few titles, Price is right, then we can go for it.
I'd love to see that fight, definitely. Kate, what's coming up for you? You've got a fight coming up, haven't you?
1st July, Grey Civic Hall. So we both fight on the same show, and there's 4 more people from the gym as well, so it's going to be exciting fight night.
Do you know anything about your opponent?
I think she's from Italy.
Yeah, Italian girl. So we were looking for Gabby. What's her second name? Gabby Timmer. So I think she's 3rd in Europe. Kate is 4th. So It's just a little step up. But no, I think we're going for an Italian girl now. 2 wins, 2 losses, but it'll be over 8 rounds. So that'll be another step up for Kate.
Yes, that's what you want. I love it.
It's gonna be my
Dee
first
is fighting as well.
8
Dee is fighting
rounder.
over 8
Are you
rounds
going
as
to let
well.
it go to 8, or are you just going to get fed up and finish
just
that at 2?
We'll see what happens. To be honest, it's when I relax more, that's when it comes. So I can't really tell you what's going to happen. To be honest,
Do you know
it's just going to be exciting. That's all you need to know.
Yeah,
Dee,
100%.
I'm saying third round.
How much money are we putting
No
on that?
pressure.
Third round this time. Third round.
Robbie, you love to keep your fighters busy.
That's what it's about. It's activity. That's the most important thing at the moment. Is activity. And probably coming from an Irish boxing background as well, where there's very little going on. I think probably the thing that speaks most volumes to Irish or boxers is the activity. So, I mean, me myself, I'm only a young manager starting out as well, so I need to show and give an example to boxers coming through as well, that this is what you will get. You will get activity.
Yeah.
For that activity, you need to commit, you need to dedicate, you need to give everything, because it's, I mean, again, with Irish boxers, we've got Kate, is born in Poland, living in Ireland, training in Essex and fighting in Glasgow. So
Make your mind.
it's fairly hard to, she doesn't really have an opportunity to sell tickets sometimes.
Yeah, it's tough.
So I mean, to counteract that as well, there's a lot of work going into finding sourcing sponsorship or funding it myself, but that is for activities. Hopefully we move them up the rankings as quickly as possible, and that investment will turn into something, hopefully.
Yeah, it all pays off in the end.
But look, it's going well at the moment. I mean, Dee is what, 9-10 in the world after 2 fights. Kate is number 4 in Europe after 3 fights. We've got Cheyenne O'Neill as well.
Yeah.
She'll be like a brand new signing when she's back in February. And she'll be down at super light.
Nice. Oh,
And
nice.
Dee may go up to super welter. We'll have a look. We'll see what's around. So
Exciting times.
no, it's really exciting times. It's good. It's very good. So we'll just get that fight out of the way on the 1st. Kate has another fight booked in on the 16th of July, 2 weeks later. So
Can't wait for
that
it.
cut better not.
You don't need any rest.
But no, look, that's the goal, is to get both girls up to 5-0, maybe take August off, and then September, October, go for a title, go for their first title.
Right. Yeah.
So,
And like I said, it will be mine.
oh, it will be. So,
So that's the plan. By the end of the year, they will both hold titles.
yeah, going into Christmas with 2 titles.
That'll be a nice Christmas
That's the
present.
goal. What titles, we don't know.
Does it matter though, does it?
But no, any title. Kate was offered the EBU. Going into our second fight, but it was just 1 fight too soon. We're not in a desperate state where we're going to rush people in. Now they are a little
We've
bit.
seen that go wrong too many times.
No, it does
I
go
think.
wrong. And look,
Yeah.
Kate is 32, Dee is 31 next week. So,
Happy
but
birthday.
we've caught up on that as well. So the feeling out stage is gone. We've probably caught up on maybe 2 years, 3 years
But
of
you're
boxing.
also seeing a lot of females get their first world title when they're mid-30s.
Its average age is 35 as well. It's the
Yeah.
average title age. So
Yeah.
we're still probably a little bit under where we would be
Yeah,
with the ranking that they have at the moment. So
Yeah.
that was the plan. We did need to catch up. So it's going well at the moment. We are caught up. So yeah,
Fantastic.
that's it. Just keep them active.
Yeah.
Keep them active. Move up the rankings, and then as soon as there's an opportunity to go for one, we'll go for it.
Right, I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that at Christmas time, world title, not what titles.
Titles.
For
Titles,
both of you next year, can we say world
Yes.
titles next year?
World titles, yeah.
On
Okay.
the same night.
Yeah, that
2
would be
girls.
nice.
What's the dream? What
Katie
venue?
Taylor, Croke Park, Dublin.
Yes, please.
Is that the dream?
Oh, unbelievable.
Can I
that would
ask
be.
then, who do you want to see Katie Taylor fight at Croke Park? 'Cause it won't be Amanda
I
Smith.
don't care, to be honest. I don't.
She can shadow
No,
box,
and the
I
Irish
don't
though,
care.
like, look, it's Katie Taylor. She's going to sell it out regardless who she's fighting. I would obviously love to see Serrano again. What a fight! I mean, that was fight of the year.
Yeah.
So no, look, I'd love to see Serrano again, but I don't think it's going to hurt ticket sales regardless who is in the ring,
She
whether
could
it
be
be
on her
Chris
own, couldn't she,
Cyborg or
herself?
Holly Holm or whoever it may be.
Yeah.
It's going to be the Katie show anyway.
And then
so
can we get both of them on that?
I hope it's going to be an all-female card. So
So you've got to work your magic.
yeah, we'll start
Right.
working it.
That's good. I love it.
But no, that would be the dream
Yeah.
for myself as well. Imagine the 2 of them fighting for titles in Croke Park. Katie Taylor undercard, 70,000 people. I mean, that is the dream.
And your
Has to be
investment's
the
definitely
dream.
paid off, hasn't it? Your investment's
Oh
paid
yeah,
off all that hard
Jesus,
work.
yeah, of course it would.
Well, I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that happens for all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much.